It's the time, everybody. Welcome at our closing ceremony. It was a long day for all of us, and we would like to wrap it up very shortly, but thanks for joining our conference. I have Michał Budukiewicz with me, who is our scientific community coordinator, and together with us, there's also Olgun Naidin, who was on the side of cooperation with sponsors and was also a huge support when it comes to the promotion of the conference and running webinars that were promoting our event. We have a small presentation for you. Michał, Olgun, if there's anything you would like to add, just jump in. All right, I just need to double check whether the presentation is visible. Are you able to see my slides?
Yes, we do.
Alrighty, so again, thanks everybody. That was the 5th edition of YR. It took us a lot of time to coordinate all the fronts to create this event. There were many people involved, and we would like to thank all of them included. And just to let you know, YR Foundation was aimed to create our meetings and our conferences. At the very beginning, we were just developing our meetings in Poland and in countries that were abroad. And then recently we moved to meetings in Western Central Europe, and then moved to remote webinars. This was the 5th edition. The first one started in 2017, and it was organized in Warsaw. Then we had one edition in Wrocław, back again in Warsaw, and 2 remote editions. We previously organized a lot of our meetings in different cities around Europe. This wouldn't happen without the help from other our organizers from all those cities. So we're really thankful to our community that we were able to spread the knowledge and create some space for the exchange of experiences. Olgun, who joined YR Foundation, may speak about the Turkish edition of YR. Olgun, would you be able to say a few sentences about this project?
Yeah, sure. So hello everyone. So it was nice to be with you today. So very quickly about the Turkey version of Turkey edition of YR. So last year we organized the first one, and so it was actually amazing to meet with our users from Turkey. And so this year, of course, we wanted to organize it face to face, but as we all know, because of the consequences of COVID and so on. But in 2022, we would like to organize the second edition of this conference. So this time there will be call for papers, some panels. Soon, the more information will be coming, and so I would like to also encourage you to join to do this conference. Thank you.
And we are very thankful to our sponsors. That wouldn't happen without the financial support. As a foundation, we need to deal with banking, accounting, promotion, marketing, and we're also sending our support to other less developed countries, to other our users group around the world. And we were also able, thanks to the support of sponsors, to supporting grants for women in data science, and also started an award for outstanding community leaders. So thank you again to our platinum sponsors, Jumping Rivers and Pearson.
Okay, and I want to mention that this support, this support wouldn't happen without the confidence and the trust that sponsors had in our foundation. So thank you very much for helping us in reaching our goals. I think together we are shaping, we are reshaping our community in a better way.
And that's our 5th edition. The sponsors were there from the very beginning. We also gained a lot of support from RStudio, from Epsilon, and from our consortium. They were kind enough to become silver sponsors for this year, and we hope they will manage to help our community in upcoming years as well. And the conference is a huge effort. There were multiple people involved. You can see most of the organizers on one slide. We have our scientific scientific committee manager, Michał. Thank you for crafting all the plan and agenda, managing all the keynotes and invited speakers, and for organizing the discussion panels, which in my opinion are the biggest benefit of YR conferences. We also go for it.
I want to express gratitude to Olgun for his immense activity in reaching out to sponsors, but also in organizing the Turkish edition of YR. This is amazing, Olgun, and also the contribution during the contribution during the admin part of the conference was immense. And last but not least, I want really strongly express my gratitude to Marcin Kosiński. This year, Marcin overdid himself. He's always doing everything, but this time I felt like he did more than everything. Marcin was there all the time, answering emails at the most crazy hours, working every day, every awake moment, and he was sleeping very little, mind you, to make this conference happen. So, and to just today, I don't know if you see how much energy he still have despite working on the conference for last 12 hours. So Marcin, congrats to you. It was a great job.
Thanks, Michał. That was really kind. We also had other people helping us on a daily basis. Claudia Cornilok is our graphic designer who made all those wonderful graphics, so that we at least pretend we're professionals, but to be honest, we are just volunteers at the foundation, so we don't have any marketing background and we are not business related people. So all the effort that we do is the stuff that we learned by doing. I would also like to express my gratitude to Piotr Wójcik and Rafał Kolenda, who were also part of our mentors and scientific committee supporters. Agnieszka Sitko and Agnieszka Borsuk-Demur, who were involved in the supporting grant for women in data science, and to Kevin O'Brien, who is our marketing officer and spreads the good word about YR all over the world.
And of course, Piotr Wójcik, who facilitated thanks to him, we have the patronage of the Faculty of Economics of University of Warsaw.
Just as a reminder, on a daily basis, we do organize webinars, and there are multiple people involved. Olga Naidin, Michał Budukiewicz, Kevin O'Brien, Lais Carvalho. There's a lot of people that are organizing it. We're very thankful to the organizers, but also thankful to our speakers. We were able to organize almost 50 webinars with a lot of other related meetings. So there is just a sneak peek on who was involved in our meetings. Those are first 16. You can see that Olgun was there from the very beginning, and you can also see the diversity of the topics and the diversity of our community. We are all living on different continents, in different countries, different time zones, but there is one unifying piece that makes us a unite family, and that's our language, and that's brilliant. This year we had a supporting grant for women data science, and I would like Michał to speak a few sentences about that.
Okay. Firstly, thanks to the generous support of Pearson, we could afford to fund 3 grants. But actually, the grants were awarded thanks to the hard work of the organizations who together with us work on the diversity in the Polish data science community. I want to mention in the Women in AI Polish chapter, a Polish chapter of Women in Machine Learning and Data Science. I want to mention Giger, Carrot, and ML in PL Society. Thank you very much for this kind help. It really means a lot for us because thanks to you and your great assessment and these great assessments, we were able to afford this. We were able to make it. We were able to come up with this grant and come up with this free great awardees. I want to say that for us, it's very important that this is the fourth edition of the YR supporting grant in data science. That means that over 4 years we are able to award the grants to seven seven outstanding female data scientists from Poland or working in the Polish community. So again, we are very grateful for the opportunity to conduct these grants for over 4 years, but supporting grant for women data science isn't our last word in this very topic. Right now, we have this year we have started a new initiative, and Marcin will quickly present the slide with the community award for outstanding community leaders. So with our grant for supporting grant for female data scientists, we are aiming at the contribution for the Polish community. But thanks to the generosity of Jumping Rivers, we can award we can award two outstanding community leaders. In this very case, this year, Hidiat Nani and Mustafa Kavus, two great people. Hidia is extremely active in various R and Python related groups in bioinformatics, and Mustafa had great contributions to the Turkish R community, but also to the Turkish YR. Thank you very much for making the community better. Thank you very much for being role models, and we hope that along with the supporting grant for women data science, our award for outstanding community leaders can become an annual thing. So once again, big thanks to sponsors, big thanks to the committees helping in judging this great applicants, and I want to mention also 3 winners of the YR supporting grant for women data science. Once again, Katarzyna Sidorczuk, Maja Błońska, Agnieszka Mikołajczyk. Thank you for being role models. Thank you for working on the diversity in the Polish data science community. And thank you for your really outstanding contributions, both scientifically speaking, and also contributions to the growth of our community. Thank you. And the conference wouldn't happen without speakers. And this year we had 3 keynotes. We are incredibly happy that 2 of these keynotes talked during the prediction versus forecasting session, when we had a small topic session and the later discussion panel about the growth, about the development of the new forecasting methods. We want to express our gratitude to Harvin Kaur, Tianga Talagala, and also to the R Studio keynote, Mine. That was great talks and also great lectures. And thanks to the virtual format of this conference, that will stay at our YouTube channel for a quite long time.
Right. And that's true. All the keynote talks that we were streaming today will remain on our YouTube channel as videos. And also you will be able to watch again discussion panels. And the same as our talks by our sponsors. So not only sponsors provided financial support, but also mentoring and some input to the scientific program of the conference. So Pearson had its own blog about unstructured data processing All the talks are there on our YouTube, and you can watch them in your own time, in your own pace. And the same, Jumping Rivers were kind enough to provide 2 talks and a small workshop about R in production, about using managed services, and they had a workshop about RStudio Connect. Lastly, the invited talks that we had will also remain on our YouTube channel. So we're really extremely grateful that we had this great contribution from Rob Heinemann, John Bliszczak, Isabella Velasquez, and Anna Skrzydło. And I think that's the end. So we just reached the final slide of the final session. Remember that we are not done as a foundation. We will be still active, and we will be organizing our webinars. And at some point, we hope that we will be also able to create on-site meetings as well.
And as we were thanking our sponsors, our speakers, we also want to thank you, our audience. Thanks to you, we can thanks to you, we have this wonderful interactions in the chat during the conference, and we are really hoping that next year we can meet not in a remote setup but during on-site conference in Poland.
Thanks to be with you. Personally,
So I'm just going to translate. Ogun was really thankful for your participation, and he's looking forward to see you next year.
Yes, I will be there, don't worry.
Okay, thanks everybody. See you next time.
Thank you. See you next